Either, I don't know what they are artillerying. Are
Are
they going to artillery my base? This is gonna break the mission! Alright, howdy folks. Welcome back to Yes, RUSE. This game is from 2010. I think a lot of people are going to be familiar with RUSE as an RTS, but we'll get into some more of the details later. I just wanted to mention that today is the 17th of September, which is the start of Operation Market Garden. And as someone who was actually from the Netherlands, where the operation took place, it's always had a very close part to my heart. So today we're going to be playing the first mission of 3 in the Market Garden campaign in RUSE, because I wanted to talk about RUSE, but I wanted to talk about it with sort of a logical background, which Market Garden makes sense. And the cool thing is, before we jump in, is this game is divided into multiple campaigns, as you can see, and the Holland campaign stretches 3 missions, and this entire area of the Netherlands, which has been recreated in RUSE, is actually what you fight over in these 3 operations, which is really cool to see. So you're going to have a part of the map that you fight over initially, and then as you go throughout these missions, you'll actually fight over larger parts of the map. Now, RUSE is a game, again, came out in 2010, I think, for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. It was one of my favorite RTS games. Now, sadly, if you want to still play RUSE, it's no longer on Steam, though if you own it on Steam before they pulled it, like me, you can still play it. But I'll do some research, and I guess I'll put the first link that I can find down in the description that seems reputable. It's harder to find than I thought. Alright, so again, this is obviously very near to me. As a person who is from the Netherlands, I actually used to live, I guess this is Nijmegen right here, I think. So I actually used to live in a town over here, and then I lived in a town over here, and then I lived in a town basically over here. And the German border is also like right here, like literally the German border is like right over here in real life. But it's interesting to see my country represented in a game, and I really liked playing RUSE back in the day. It's kind of a shame how, I guess they never made a RUSE 2, because RUSE has a pretty big fan base. Whenever I make a video, I feel like there is a couple of % chance for someone to say, hey, have you ever heard the game RUSE? You should definitely play it. And of course, I have played it, and I think I played through the entire campaign at least once. I don't know if it's going to be something I'll play through entirely again. I feel like, you know, that sort of ship has sailed more or less. But it is fun to jump into RUSE once in every while, and specifically today because I wanted to make a video sort of marking the beginning of Market Garden, the 17th of September, what the Allies did and how many lives were sacrificed to try to free my country earlier. Obviously, Market Garden was a failure, and they only managed to, I say only, they only managed to get to Nijmegen right here, and then they didn't actually manage to get to Arnhem, where obviously the famous British airborne were surrendered after a very, I think about a week and a half, like a 7 to 10 day battle. So there's a lot of sacrifice there from the Allies. A lot of people in my country, are outside. A lot of people in my country are still remember that every year, and there's like huge events every time, like every year, when there's like they like reenact it, where people jump out of planes and they like try to reenact the events of Market Garden. And it's a very interesting idea that they had that in the end failed, I think more because the Allies didn't want to listen to Dutch resistance reports of there being SS units in the area who were sent there to sort of rest and recoup, or R&R, from their fighting and time in Normandy. I feel like it's, we just got, wow, we just took a big ol' artillery. Oh, that was kind of brutal. We just got absolutely artillery to smithereens. Let's actually hide my units so we don't get artillery again. Oh, we're into fire here. Now the thing with RUSE, and this is why it's really unique, is it has these cards. And in this scenario, the cards, I think, all sort of, they're not really offensive, but you can sort of, for example, you can see all the units in a sector. You can get extra speed. Actually, if we do that right now, this plane should fly faster. We can get to see all the units. We can hide our units, which I've just done. So, and you also just want, I think they can show all the enemy orders, because that's a little bit less important right now, because there's only 2 units left over here. But RUSE always just was very near to my heart. Very interesting mechanics. Infantry was definitely weak in the open, but in a town, you can see they're going to start getting a surprise attack. Infantry in town squares, infantry in forests could ambush even the heaviest of vehicles. King Tigers, regular Tigers, Panthers, IS-2s, IS-3s, they could ambush the heaviest of enemy units and basically create an even battlefield for the infantry. There are paratroopers, there's I think ground attack aircraft. There, as you can see here, there's recon, there's fighters, there's ground attack aircraft, and there's bombers. You can actually upgrade some units too, so sometimes you could upgrade units. I guess it depends on the scenario. I don't think in this scenario necessarily we can actually upgrade our units, but you can upgrade units sometimes, so you can turn a Stuart into a Sherman. It's just a one-time purchase, and then your tanks come out as Shermans and not Stuarts. For the Germans, it would be like changing a Panzer III into a Panzer IV, etc. Here we see General Gavin, who is going to be flying over towards Grave and Nijmegen, or Grave and Nijmegen, as it is pronounced. They're getting heavily messed up by enemy flak guns. Just a little bad for them. But yeah, you got lots of different infantry. You have paratroopers, you have light infantry, you have heavy infantry, you have, I think, like light, medium, heavy tanks, tank destroyers. We have, there's artillery, as you can see. There's heavy, light artillery, light and heavy anti-air. Push forward hard and hope that our guys can destroy those AA guns. I actually really like this game. I think it still holds up very well for a 12-ish-year-old game. Here come the flak guns. I guess they're not in range. This flak gun, oh no, those are grenadiers. And here comes the flak guns. They're trying to drive them into range, but no, they got destroyed. And now we should actually get my recon to fly slightly different and actually get eyes on all these units. And I'm hoping we get to, here we go. Wait, those are Thunderbolts. I don't know if those are actually going to attack any of the enemy Panzer IVs out here. Oh no, those look like they're doing ground attack runs. There we go. That's pretty sweet though. There we go. Those are gone. Let's recon the town squares as per the bonus objective. And let's actually get our paratroopers to come over here. So the way this game works is you have these little areas, these supply depots, and they have to get all the way, as you can see, there's a little sort of supply convoy going. They have to get all the way to your HQ. And at your HQ, every truck turns into $3. You can even see it says $3 on top of it. So the enemy gets $9 every time a full convoy gets there. Now you can capture these, but then these are going to have to drive through this enemy-held town until they get to my HQ. And obviously they're not going to make it because they have to drive through here. So we're going to actually just sit here and snipe these trucks until we can capture it. But for now, we have just been given the clear to pair drop some infantry in these town squares. Now, I don't want to drop them in here. Oh, trees and town squares are areas where paratroopers or infantry in general have bonuses. They can ambush units. And the only reason that I'm actually capable of seeing these guys is because of this recon plane. Otherwise, it would look as if if I move this away, I'm pretty sure it's actually going to look like there is no infantry or no units there because they are camouflaged in that town square. Basically, there we go. See, they're gone now, allowing you, and infantry in general, to sort of have that equal-ish footing with enemy heavy vehicles. And this is only a Panzer III, but if there was Tigers or anything heavier coming in, it would be very... Oh, are we going to get artillery right here? Okay, they are trying to artillery my paratroopers into forest here. Okay, our paratroopers are down. We're deploying some more right here, right next to these enemies that are running away from us. But this Panzer III is getting bazookaed. Come on. Okay, no, we're not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we have captured this. but the enemies are currently engaging all the vehicles that are going to be leaving it. So this is really not going to do anything. Oh crap, they're actually artillerying me again. There's not going to do anything for us until these enemies here get cleared. But I don't have the units to deal with those. Now we have just cleared the town of Eindhoven besides these 4 infantry. So we know they're there. Oh, actually, it looks like they are moving towards my town square, which is good because it allows us to ambush them, get some good shots. Now we are getting artillery, so we probably actually want to keep my guys spread out, spread out, spread out. We are getting artilleried. A little frustrating, but we are going to knock these guys out. Actually, let's switch these two. We'll follow them up, get rid of this area in the town, and then Eindhoven is secure. I don't know if they dropped. I want to say they did not drop paratroopers right into Eindhoven like I just did, but it doesn't really matter. We are actually going to use the hide units in the sector.
German tank General Gavin's 82nd Airborne is being dropped on Nijmegen, sir.
Nijmegen? No, they mean Nijmegen? Okay, here comes the Paris. So they're actually landing inside Nijmegen, although I'm pretty sure they landed actually south. They actually landed near Grave to capture this bridge. And then Nijmegen has 2 bridges. This bridge, and there was another one kind of relatively close next to it, more like over here. There's a real interesting story about that. I won't bother you about it right now because it is actually very interesting in my personal opinion. But it's very heroic. Guys basically rowing across the river in very dingy boats. And there's a whole story there that I must have told at some point in my YouTube career, and I'm sure it'll be brought up at some point in the future, but I don't think there's really going to be... Oof! Those airborne got directly hit by some of that artillery. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. Oh, Sturmtiger. So we're actually going to drop 1 squad right here, recon right here, and these guys, I don't know if they can make it in there. Oh, they're going to get spotted. Oh, run! Run into the forest, please. Oh, we made it. At least... Oh, no. No, 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 no. He's... No, never mind. We're good. He is no longer stunned. But you can kind of... Okay, never mind. Crap. Now I have to drop some more infantry in here. But you can kind of see some of the... not RUSE. This is RUSE. You can kind of see some of the Steel Division... Wow, what happened over here? My allies got crapped on. Wow. Okay, I've never seen... I said I've never seen this happen. I mean, I have only played this mission maybe 3 times or 4 times, but I've never seen it this bad. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have 15 or 20 odd tanks that have destroyed all of these units. You can see there's a lot of light tanks here. Now, it's really not my job, and I don't really care to clear this. It's just not my objective in the game. But this is very interesting. Now, we are going to want to clear this Sturmtiger, but we are already under heavy artillery barrage because you know what the thing is, and this is really noticeable. Normally, these artillery pieces are way too busy to shoot at you because they're shooting at the friendly tanks and infantry down here. But right now, to my absolute surprise, you can see them all back there firing. Yeah, this is actually funny, and the thing is, because the way the mission works, I actually cannot deploy anything beyond the river. So this is very interesting. We also have the British over here, it looks like, over near Arnhem, who are currently just waiting their time, but because I'm not sure what's supposed to happen. We're just supposed to destroy the Sturmtiger, but I figured by deploying, oh yeah, they are artillerying all over. By deploying the way I did, I was hoping to at least have 1 unit reach the area, but we're already under heavy attack, and they have so much artillery and it's so inaccurate that they're actually already causing suppression to... Oh, we can... Like, that suppression mechanic, you can kind of sometimes see the Steel Division-esque idea there, but we are going to be destroying the Sturmtiger, and that, hopefully, in between brackets... Okay, we're armor.
The first step taken.
It's not ours, we're cut off! I'm literally...
Why the hell are so many veteran German forces in
I'm
this
very
zone?
confused.
It must be a coincidence.
I am
Handful
very
of tanks,
confused. I'm
one
actually
unit
having a
of
great
defeated
time.
division.
Because I'm just...
Sir, we need to neutralize the German HQ
Oh,
control
man.
zone.
It's a good thing that the AI
This
here
armored group will be on alert to
isn't
support
super
your HQ.
important for this
here-
part of the mission.
Mobile artillery.
But this is
From there, they can
an
cover the whole
interesting
town.
turn of events. So we have to capture the HQ. And I think once we
Sir,
capture it, that's
30th
sort of
Corps
the
engineers
end
have built a new
of the
airstrip for us.
scenario. Now, they built an airstrip for us here, but isn't there enemy? Oh, okay. So these enemies just got killed over here.
Joe, you
And
should
we
scout
have
the
at
zone
least
before you drop the
these
paratroopers.
trucks are going to be delivering an extra $600 or $63 at base. Now, we have to scan this area here and there, but we have to watch out because these are anti-aircraft guns, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, this is obviously, I guess, from playing this a lot. I'm just worried that deploying more than one paratrooper is gonna get me artillery because the enemy AI has literally nowhere else
If
to
I may, sir,
paradrop
this
on.
concerns
See,
the
there,
lives
I
of
don't know
your
what
men
they
does you
are
credit. Those stun tankers are
artillerying.
too dangerous, sir. As long as
Are they
fly,
going to
we can't
artillery
move
my
freely.
base? This is gonna break the mission! Or are they artillerying these trucks? Oh, they could actually, oh, man, we got BF-109s and Spitfires duking it out. Looks kind of cool, but this is a huge issue. I'm not even, oh, man. Okay, we have a little bit of radio silence left. We're actually gonna blitz, which gives us the mobility rush, and the same goes for here. And we're gonna push these together, and once they're ready, we're gonna push them up. And the same goes for over here. We need to destroy these Sturmtigers. So I think what we want to do is try to get rid of these Sturmtigers, but also try to get rid of the artillery. Radio silence has just ended. That might have been somewhere down here. Okay, now they're just artillerying this random paratrooper unit. Okay, the Sturmtigers have to die. We cannot let them survive. That's one of the objectives, is to push these. Maybe push the infantry out over here. Okay, we're making one of them retreat. Come on, one more bazooka. Oh, come on, more than that? Okay, that's not good. Oh, we left one. That's annoying. Okay, we have to run them all the way over there. Now we're getting heavily artilleried. I need to get these Sturmtigers taken out. We're going to just rush towards them. Then they cannot, you know, I guess they'll artillery their own tanks at that point, but... Okay, that's perfect. We just knocked out the Sturmtigers. We are going to now push forward and hopefully annihilate these kind of, what, there's 2 or 3 infantry squads and these 4 AA guns, as we're getting that surprise attack bonus. So it's 1 AA gun down. They're retreating. We're getting artilleried heavily. Again, these artillery should be busy with killing my AI and not killing my infantry. So this is I don't know why. This has made it a lot harder. We did destroy the AA, which is good. So now we can get our recon to actually fly over the city. We are going to destroy this enemy artillery. And I believe we are now going to be able to just drop a paratrooper here. I wonder what the range in this bunker. Oh, that's just an anti-tank bunker, isn't it? Okay, so we can actually continue. Okay, we need to go after these heavy RT. So we're actually going to deploy them right on top of these. And I think, oh, the Siegfried has flamethrower though. I think the Siegfried blockhouse has flamethrowers to defend themselves with. So this could be an interesting way of hopefully somewhat dealing with. I need these mortars to be taken out. Okay, go here. We are going to try to get these 2 pieces of artillery, which would be a big help. But there's Panzer IIs or Panzer IIIs driving. The artillery are retreating as well. Very unfortunate. But they're currently retreating. Which, oh, there's the flamethrower coming out. Yeah. I forgot. I didn't realize they had such a big range. That's nuts. Okay, I don't think. Oh, they have a huge range. Way bigger than I remember. Rush. If we captured the HQ, we should be safe. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna now just deploy 1 paratrooper right there. This is ridiculous. Capture. Go. There we go. Easy. Now, we could blitz here and just blitz them in time to Times Square. Yeah, we're gonna actually have to deploy infantry in here ASAP, because otherwise we are going to be in trouble. They are artillerying inside the town. Can we get rid of these guys? I don't know if we can. Yeah, they just destroyed. We have to get rid of these tanks, but we don't have infantry there right now. I don't know if we can destroy these guys. Oh, they are coming in. These infantry are going to have to deploy as soon as possible. Yeah, they're going to start shooting my HQ. Technically, it's not my HQ, but you know what I mean. Get some more infantry into town here. Get them moving. Okay, up the butt. Hopefully get the Tiger at least, because that's obviously a big kill. No, we are not going to kill those guys. We did just... Okay, Panzer IV is down. That's good. Oh, these guys just got massacred by the machine gun. Luckily, I was smart, and I'm hoping to save this unit. Okay, this is the Tiger left. Hopefully, they can kill it before it kills my HQ. Well, technically, their HQ. Oh, our infantry, please, please ambush it. Nice! Oh, God, we got so lucky there. Wow, we got so lucky. This is honestly...
The city has been secured.
Good news.
We don't even have the city. There were still infantry inside of it. I don't think I showed off this game in all of its glory, because that was an extra 10 minutes, I feel like, that I got messed up by. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed another look at RUSE. We are going to look at RUSE again, I think, in the future. But for now, just a quick and dirty video on RUSE, showcasing some of its gameplay again, even that is still good, I think, in the year 2022. And also just getting to play something that was Market Garden related that wasn't Men of War Assault Squad 2 for once. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'd love to see you in the next one.